Guys, I want to talk about money and specifically how you can make money work for you. The keywords we're talking about today is passive residual income. What if I told you I found a way for us to make 11.5% APR on your savings account? Hopefully that interests you and hopefully you will stick around and learn why and how you can do that. This channel is dedicated to dancers and anything dance related. And I want to say that money is definitely related. Money can be related to anything, especially if you're living in this world, right? You know, I want to say that every single time that I go out with my dance friends, everybody says I'm poor. Everybody says I'm poor. I don't know any one person that says I'm rich or I have a lot of money, right? Especially dancers. The key is education. Education in finance, or where can you allow your money to work for you, okay? And this is why I want to dedicate a section of this channel. I've never done this before, and I feel like it's very, very important for us to do that, at least for me to do that, because financial education is probably the key to almost everything, no matter what field you go into. And dance, obviously, you know, we need that. As a dance instructor, as a co-owner of a dance studio, money is huge. We need money to pay for our facility. We need money, you know, this is my main source of income. So if you do plan to be a dancer, a dance instructor, we all know, and if you are already one, you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? We need a way, a better way to not just actively make income, but also learn how to make that passive residual income. Allow our money to work for us. And this is what this section, I'm gonna make a playlist for money and how to educate us. And I'm just gonna basically share what I know to you guys. And if it makes sense for me, and hopefully it'll make sense for you. Now we know that we want to try to let our money work for us. What are the different ways, right? So first of all, we are all aware of the checkings and savings account, all right? So if you have some money, you can park it in your checkings account or your savings account. If you do any research, how much does your savings account gives you? Right now, it's less than 1%, probably less than 0.1%. If you do any research, go check it out. Comment down on the comments below. Let me know what your savings account is giving you. Mine's giving me about 0.1%. That's my savings account, all right? So, yeah, it gives me some, but think about it this way. You know what a 0% APY means? Annual percent yield. That means if I put $100 in that savings account, at the end of the year, I will have a dime. $100, my original $100, and a dime. So that's basically nothing, okay? The second thing you could do is if you have a little bit more money, maybe you could put it in some sort of a stock. So if you know, like, okay, if you got in really good with Apple or Tesla or something at a certain time, and it went up, that's great, right? That money, that gave you some, or some mutual fund that's gonna give you dividends and all that stuff, that's great. If you do some research on that, or if you hire somebody to do that. Now, most of us who are dancers, right, or who don't have all that capital, all that money, we probably wouldn't do that. But if you do that, that is cool. But one of the thing about that is they call it volatility. What does that mean? That means it could go up or it could go down. So if you get in at the wrong time, let's say, you know, you got in Tesla right now, Tesla's pretty high, or Apple or Netflix, it's possible that it might go down. So what happens? Well, you thought you're investing in something, you're actually losing it. So it's too scary. So most of us probably wouldn't do that, okay? And another thing that a lot of people do, if you're rich, is you buy real estate, right? If you have some money, put some money down, buy a house, buy a condo, whatever, rent it out. So that gives you passive residual income. And that's a great way. Traditionally, that's a great way. However, most of us who are dancers don't have that kind of money, okay? So what do you do? So what I'm trying to say is if you only have $1,000 or even $100, if you have more, that's good too, okay? What I'm trying to tell you is there's another way. What is that? What is that fourth way that I'm talking about? There's cryptocurrency as well, okay? You might hear, oh my God, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, that's way more volatile, right? That's way more, it goes up and down like crazy compared to even stock markets. There's no way I'm gonna do that, right? Now, cryptocurrency is not just Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one type of cryptocurrency. And again, I mentioned this, I'm mentioning this is because in the last 2 months, I did a lot of research, a lot of homework on it, okay? I definitely agree that, some of the cryptocurrencies who are going up and down is way too volatile, way too crazy. What I want to share with you guys today is there is another crypto coin. There are actually few crypto coins. They're called stable coins. What is that? Stable coins are pegged to a certain currency. So basically, there's a coin called USDC, and it's pegged to $1. So basically, one coin is always going to be $1. Okay, so it's like a stock that never moves up and down. Does that make sense? They call that stable coin. Okay, so that, if you want to park your money there, that's cool. It doesn't make any money. It won't lose any money. So why is that good? This brings us to the meat of this video. This is called, the company I want to share with you is called Celsius Network. I found out about this company maybe about a month and a half ago. I did my research for about a week before I actually signed up. Okay, I highly suggest you do that. Again, I want to reiterate that this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. All I'm doing is sharing my education with you guys, and I believe that it's going to help because it helped me, and I hope that it will help somebody else. But let's take a look right here on the top right here. I see earn. I want to learn how I can earn. I want to make my money earn for me, work for me. Basically, what they do is you take they call it fiat. Fiat is the cash that we use, right? Whatever that we have in our bank, we got to convert it into a cryptocurrency. Okay, so you can either buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. If you don't know what they are, you could go do some research, or actually let me know. Hey, do you want me to explain what I know to you, or do you want to do your own research? Either way is fine. But if you want me to do it, drop it in the comments below and let me know. Hey, explain what I know to you guys. Otherwise, go do your own research. All right. So what I know is this: we convert to these cryptocurrencies, and what Celsius does is they take it as a deposit. So you deposit into them as if you would do a regular traditional bank. And what does traditional bank do? What they do is they take our deposit and they loan it out to other people, right? So for example, let's say you put $1,000 into Bank of America or Chase. I have Chase and I have Bank of America as well. You put that in there, and what they do is they take that money. There's another thing called fractional reserve. If you guys don't know what that is, let me know. Again, there's so much to explain. But just think of it this way. They take your money and they lend it to somebody else. Okay? They not only lend it $1,000, they lend multiples of that. So basically, if you put in $1,000, they could lend out $10,000. Don't ask me exactly how they do it. It's almost like magic. It's crazy how they do it. But that's part of the law that they're able to do it. But either way, just think about it this way. Whatever they take from you, they're able to lend it at a much, much higher rate. Think about what we pay in our credit card, right? Or other loans. So anyways, they lend it out to other people, maybe charging them about 20% or something like that. However, these greedy bastards, they charge 20% and they only give us 0.1%. That's how it works. That's how they do it, right? So what this company, what Celsius Network, if go do some research with them. What they do is this: they charge a little bit less. Maybe they charge 15% or something like that. Their model is that they want to give 80% of their profit to the depositors, which is me and you, right? Now the key question is how what's the minimum that we have to deposit, right? Usually in a case like this, think of a CD, right? A certificate of deposit. There's a minimum that you have to put in, and also there's a minimum time frame, right? 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or whatever it is. This company doesn't have it, so you could put that money in. Or first of all, you have to convert it into cryptocurrency, and there's certain currency that you could buy with them. Okay, so you could wire your money from your bank to Celsius, and they'll convert it into cryptocurrency, and you just hold it there. And then from that, you can make interest. Basically, it's interest, but in the crypto world, they call it staking. Okay, so to me, staking and earning interest is very similar. I know there's a slight difference. And again, if you know a better way to explain it, drop it down in the comment below. teach me, share with my community, share with our community, and what the difference is. But for our sake right now, for my sake, staking and earning interest is relatively the same thing. Okay, so you put your money in here. Let's take a look exactly what we earn. So there's a difference between earning in the United States and earning out of the United States, and this is due to other, our government regulations. So for the United States, for the U.S. citizens like me, we can't earn certain rates. Let me get over here. So there's a thing called Tether, right? Tether is another stable coin. So basically, it's like the USDC. There's Bitcoin and there's Ethereum. So if you want to do it in Bitcoin, they're going to give you 6.2%. Again, 6.2%, that's way more than what Chase is giving us, way more than what Bank of America is giving us, right? Ethereum as well. So these are Bitcoins that I highly suggest that you do your research on if you want to get into that. In another video, I explain why I put a portion of my money in Bitcoin and a portion in Ethereum, and most of it is going to be in the stable coins. It's the safest route. All right. So let's take a look. Where's the calculator? I think the calculator's down here somewhere. Here you go. Here's the calculator. Okay. So I'm going to click on this guy here. This is called Earn in Kind. So basically, whatever coins that you put in, you're going to earn it in the same kind. I'm just going to share with you the safest way. Okay, the safest way. Now, if you want to earn more, there's a different way. But right now, for this video, I don't want to get it too long. So USDC coin or Tether, these are stable coins. They're the exact same thing. So their example is here. Initially, $1,000. Let's say I put $1,000 in. Okay, they're going to convert it to USDC, which is US dollar coin. That's the value. Okay, so if you put it in there and you leave it in there, don't touch it for 1 year, you're going to get $115.48 on top of your $1,000, right? On top of your $1,000. And this comes out to, you basically do the math, right? Divide by 12, and you got 9.62. Okay. Now, the great part about this is they actually pay weekly. So every week, you're going to get a portion of this. So, divide this by 4. Roughly, you're going to get about $2.50 per week. And every week, they pay it to you. And also, this is compounded, right? So if you leave the money in there, even that $2 every week that you leave in there, you're going to make 11.5% APY on it. Make sense? Hopefully it does, all right? If it's too fast, let me know in the comments below if you want me to make another video on it. Or just rewind it and listen to it again. Hopefully it'll make sense. Okay? So I think this is very exciting because this takes the scary volatility part of, buying a stock out of the equation. It's stable. It's supposed to be stable, all right? The key part, the part that you need to do and the part that I do is, how trustworthy is this company? Is this company going to take my money and just run away and disappear? Maybe. I certainly hope not. All right. So the thing is, they are regulated by the United States government, right? There are agencies that regulate them. And one of the key things that's important to me is who is behind this, all right? Who are the key members? Who's the CEO? Who are the key? Have they done anything that's worth me trusting my money with them? Okay, there's a guy named Alex. I forgot his last name. Starts with an M. He's the CEO, and he supposedly created voice over IP. I know voice over IP. I did my research on him. I highly suggest you guys do it too. And if that's something that you guys want me to do, drop it down in the comments below. Maybe I'll put some of the videos that I see in the description below, so you guys can do your own research on it as well. Okay. So that's the thing. That's the key for me. I got to be able to trust the company. I got to be able to trust that they're not just going to take my money and run away with it. If that's one of your concerns, I totally understand. What I would do is probably put a small percentage of my money, maybe 1%, right? Maybe just $10 or maybe just $20. Put it in there. See if actually they do what they say they do, right? And if that works, then I'll put a little bit more. Make sense? If you start trusting them. And again, these guys have histories. They've been around for about two or 3 years. I want to say about 3 years, 2017. And again, that's just this company. And Alex has been around for a long time. He has Great history. I don't want to get too much into about, his history. I just want to share with you guys what I found about Celsius Network. I love it. I think it's great, right? Compare earning 0 to compare earning 11.5%. There's no comparison. Even if you tell me I'm going to earn 5%, that's great. Even if you tell me there's 2%, 2% is better than 0, or actually 0.1, sorry. 0.1. 0.2 is better than 0.1. 11.5 is way better than 0.1. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to do this unless you don't trust the company. Then again, test it out. If you don't test it out, you won't never know, okay? One of the key point is there is a referral code. And with the referral code, it's cool because they're trying to get people to spread the word, all right? So you're going to get $20, and I will get $20 for using the referral code, and I'll drop it down in the comments below. If you guys use it, cool. Thank you for that. If you don't use it, it don't matter. Whatever you use, if it helps you, cool. That's all it's about, all right? Helping you and helping others. Spread it, share it, okay? If there's any comments or questions or comments, drop it down below, because I think, to me, this is very important. Like I said before, this channel is about dance, but however, I don't want to miss such an important thing about money. So if you're interested in trying to get started, let me I don't think I could, I'm going to walk you step by step. If you want to see a step by step how to, get this account, let me know in the comments down below. I do want to forewarn you though. There's a thing called, when you do these thing called the cryptocurrency, they have a thing called KYC, know your customer. So you do have to give a lot of your personal information. And obviously when you open a bank account, some sort of a bank account, you do. And especially with cryptography, right? With cryptocurrency, they take that step to a really high level. You have to do some sort of I remember you have to do some sort of like a 3D scan or 3D, thing of your face, so they know exactly who you are. Hopefully you are not a international criminal or something like that. But if you're just a regular dude, regular girl, regular person, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. All right. So, in their website, basically all they do, you click on download right here. It's just going to take you to, either the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. All right. So they got this this QR code right thing over here. So go to your Google Play Store or go to your App Store and look for Celsius Network. Download it. Follow the instruction. It actually wasn't too hard to go over it. But again, if you guys want me to do a step by step, I'll see if I can do that. I already created an account already, and like I said before, I've been with them for about a month and a half already. There are some pros and cons with it. I mean, obviously the pros way outweigh the cons. All right, the cons just me being a little bit nitpicky, and I'll go over that later. But the main thing is I want you guys to, if you want to, again, you don't have to, just go on and download it, right? Download it, again, use my referral code and get an extra $20. Helps you out, helps me out, helps everybody out, okay? And make that sweet passive residual income, guys, all right? Hopefully this didn't run too long, guys. If you find it helpful, drop me a like, and I will see you next time. I'm out.